Hello, this is the 225 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Ms. Gifford, MS period, Gifford, Gifford. Defense is Mr. Platz, Platz. Again, plaintiff Ms. MS period, Gifford, Gifford. Defense is Mr. Platz, Platz. This is going to start off with plaintiff, but it is a court format. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? All right, and what was he doing over there? He was guiding me in. He was letting me know when the fork was completely through so that I would be under the pallets correctly. All right. Did he signal you in some way when he saw that the forks were completely under the pallets? Well, he told me we are good. We are all the way through. He said it looks good. All right. And did he tell you how far the tips of the pallets stuck out beyond the outside of the pallet? Not that I recall, no. Okay. Did you have any idea at the time you first picked up the load off of the trailer bed how far the tips stuck out from the other side of the far pallet? Well, it could be a guess. We don't want you to guess. Okay, so you had no idea at the time you picked up the load how far the tip stuck out? I can estimate if you want me to. That's okay. That's what I want you to do. An estimate is fine. My estimate was I was up against the bed of the truck. I do have knowledge of how long the forks are. I also know how big or large the pallets are. My estimate would probably about 8 to 12 inches beyond the pallet. Okay, did you ever actually ask the driver how far the tip stuck out? No, I did not. Nothing further. Okay, once you got the forks under the pallets, I think your testimony was the forklift base there at the base of the forks. Is there a plate there on the forklift? I'm sorry, but I don't understand your question. Okay, you have the tips of the forks and all the way to the base of the forks. Is that correct? Yes, that is right. Okay, is there some type of plate at the base of the forks? Vague and ambiguous, Your Honor. No, you can answer. Yes, the way the forks are made, they are made in an L shape and they attach to the forklift. All right, and do you understand what I'm talking about when I am referring to the base of the forks? I believe so, yes. And there is some type of L that goes up? Yes, that is correct. Okay, and when you had the forks positioned right at the point where you were preparing to lift the pallets off of the trailer bed, was the plate up against the trailer? Well, the uprights that the fork right up on was up against the trailer. Okay, so the trailer was as far in as you could pull it. The forklift was in as far as I could pull it, yes. Okay, I misstated that. I'm sorry. The forklift, you couldn't, even if you wanted to, you couldn't pull it any further forward because the forklift was actually up against the trailer. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. All right, and then I take it you lifted the load up. Is that right? That is correct. How far did you lift the load up off the trailer bed? I am going to estimate 2 to 3 inches. Then what did you do? I backed up to clear the truck. As soon as I just backed up to clear the truck, and then I started to lower the forks and the load. All right, at the time you first lifted the 2 pallets, how far was the edge of the pallet closest to you away from the base of the forks? I am going to say, like I said before, approximately 6 inches. All right, so you lifted up the load about 2 inches off the trailer bed, and then did you continue backing it all the way out? Correct, yes. Did you continue backing straight out until the load had cleared the trailer? Yes, I did. All right, so you made no turns at that point in time? Oh, no. All right, how far did you back up away from the trailer? Well, I just cleared the trailer. It was maybe an extra 6 inches or so from the trailer. All right, so the tips of the forks were about 6 inches beyond the trailer as you were backing out? Like I said, it is a guess. We don't want you to guess anything. I cleared the trailer is all I know. Okay, what did you do at that point you cleared the trailer? Then that's when I started to lower the load. What was your reason for lowering the load? That's the way we always do it. I mean, you get it down as close to the ground as you can get any load when you are unloading a vehicle or anything like that. Okay, and how far down did you lower the load? Well, eventually I got it to the ground. I'm not sure what you are asking me. Well, you said that you back up with the load. Yes. And you clear the trailer. Yes. And you stopped at that point. Yes, I am. All right, so you stopped the forklift and you begin to lower the load. Yes, that is right. How far did you lower the load? To the ground. You sat it all the way to the ground. This all happened in 2 or 3 seconds. I backed up, started to lower the load, and the load shifts. my first reaction is to lower it even faster so that I can get it completely to the ground. That's what you do. So I just as quickly as I could, I lowered it to the ground. Meanwhile, during that time, the load started to fall. As you were backing away from the trailer with the load, did you notice any instability in the material or the load that you were carrying? Did it rock or did it move at all that you noticed? No, not that I noticed, no. Okay, now as far as you were backing out, you said that you stopped the forklift. Is that correct? That is correct, yes. And you were just sitting there not doing anything. Is that correct? Just for a second or two, yes. Okay, now as you were stopped, did you notice any instability in the load at all? I can't recall when I saw instability of the load. It all happened so fast. All right, now this test does not have a word list. We don't have any proper names. So that concludes the 225 Q&A test. Good luck.